Hi guys, you know what time it is. For me, of course, it is already time for a Diet Coke break, even though it's pretty early in the morning. I wanted to do a get ready with me video because I have not done one of those in a little while, and I figured since I had a couple errands I need to run today, I would just film the process of me getting ready. So it's nothing too special or too fancy. I have a doctor's appointment, and then I am going to run by Bath and Body Works, and we have a Bath and Body Works here that just reopened. It's been closed for a couple of months. I've been doing remodeling on it, and it just opened back up. They're having the grand reopening, so I thought I would run by there because I am in desperate need of fall candles. I don't have any at this point, and I also need some fall hand soaps because I also don't have any of those. So those are my plans this morning. So if you want to see how I got this, just kind of really nothing special, but just kind of basic, I don't know, going in town, run errands look, then just keep watching this video. Okay, so here's my no makeup face, as bad as it looks right now. The mirror's over here, so I'm going to look over here. This is the primer from Ulta that I got. I don't have any issues with this primer. It's just a silicone type primer, so it can make me a little bit oily in more humid weather. But I decided to do all drugstore days, so it's what I'm going with. So I am just putting this all over my face. I've already moisturized at this point also. I forgot to mention that. But I'm having some breakouts, and I don't usually have breakouts. Honestly, very, very rarely, but I think it's because I'm using a new micellar water that I'm trying out, and I'm not loving it, and I really think that's what's going on with my skin. But anyway, we will continue to work on that and see what happens. But anyway, just putting this primer all over my face here. The next thing, I'm using my L'Oreal Magic Nude Liquid Powder Foundation. This is my absolute favorite drugstore foundation. I love it. It's pretty runny. You have to be really careful and just kind of learn how to apply it. I find that my fingers are the best way to apply this, and like I said, there's some breakouts, which I just hate, but you know, this is real life and I don't have perfect skin all the time, so that's okay. But anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and rub this all over my face, and like I said, I just find that I do better with my fingers with this foundation. Honestly, it blends in better, it applies better, there's not as many streaks as there normally would be, so I like it a lot. So I'm just going to go ahead and puff my cheeks out and, you know, make all these weird faces that we make to get every inch of our skin covered when we need to. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish putting this on real quick. Okay, so I guess that's pretty good. Now I'm going in with a NYX Mineral Set It and Don't Fret It or Don't Forget It setting powder. I really like this from NYX. It's a good setting powder. I'm just using this brush. And I'm going to go in, and then as you will realize here in 1 second, I remember I did not put on any concealer, which I have to have because you guys know my eyes look terrible, especially first thing in the morning. So this is the NYX HD, the yellow concealer. So I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to go right around my dark circles with this here. The applicator is really soft. It's just a doe foot applicator that I really like to use. And then of course I'm going to put a little concealer on, you know, all of these issues that I seem to have going on with my skin. And then I'm going to just use my fingers and I'm just going to blend that in underneath. And again, I just find that my fingers do better for this. I have some concealers and things that I think do work better, like with a beauty blender or with like a small concealer brush, but for this we're just going just old school and using our hands and fingers and all that good stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of rub this in and pat this in until I feel like it does a sufficient enough job. Still not great because my under eye circles are pretty bad. So I have a couple new things I'm trying out, but I wanted to use something in this video that I definitely already knew how it was going to look when it came out. So can't really cover those blemishes too well today, but it's okay. It's almost Friday. Then I'm using the Age Rewind from Maybelline. This is just the brightening shade, and I'm going to go pretty much all the way under both eyes, so it kind of looks like I have a W going across my face here in a second. But that's okay. And then I'm just going to blend it back, and I do it kind of down on my cheekbone a little bit and then back to my hairline. Just kind of pat that in. And this again is just the brightening shade, and it just sort of gives a little bit of illumination to that area and makes it look a little bit lighter. So I'm going to finish patting this in here. And just kind of highlights your cheekbones a little bit too. So that's kind of nice little extra step in there that doesn't take too long. All right, maybe that looks halfway decent. So anyway, now we are going to go in with the powder, which we were going to do before. So I just put a little bit in the lid, and I take my brush and swirl it around in there, and then I'm just going to kind of loosely go over my face with this powder. It's a good setting powder, and it's, like I said, not very expensive. I think I got it at Ulta, and does a good job, and just kind of sets everything for the day. It's a great drugstore alternative, that's for sure. As far as a loose setting powder goes, I really enjoy it. And I think that this is just in the shade, I think mine's just in the shade Light. Now I'm going to go in with my Physicians Formula bronzer. This is the one called Blondes. There's also one called Brunettes, but this one is called Blondes, and it's a really pretty mix. And this is the brush from Real Techniques contour brush. I just got this not too long ago. So I'm just going to take this and just go right underneath my cheekbones. And I don't really contour a lot. I'm actually just using this more to bronze my face up a little bit, but I try to do that area right there. And this brush is really, really great for just getting right in there and kind of buffing it out a little bit and just making a little bit of an indentation there, I guess. So you can see cheekbones a little bit. And this is the blush from the same line, the Physicians Formula Blondes blush. Again, they do have a Brunettes. Then this is the little blush brush that I got from Vasanti, actually from BoxyCharm. That was in my BoxyCharm box, but it's a Vasanti blush brush, and it's okay. I'm just using it for this because it does the job. It's a really soft brush. I really like it. And it does already have some shimmer in that blush, but I'm going to go ahead in with the L'Oreal Lumi. This is the rose shade. And I'm just going to go in with this little small brush and just do a swipe there and a swipe right there, even though I really didn't need it. A little bit down my nose, a little bit up on my forehead, and then just a teeny bit on my chin. Why, I'm not sure. I just see other people doing it, so just think maybe I should. But that's just giving me a little bit of illumination. Today is so gray and cloudy, it helped a little bit. Anyway, now my eyes. Milani eyeshadow primer is absolutely great. It's very, very inexpensive and takes a very, very little bit. So I'm just gonna go over my eyelids with this. And I'm using from Wet n Wild. This is, I think this is Thrift Store Chic, I think is what it is. If I'm wrong, I'll notate it. But anyway, I really like this. I'm going in with this little bit sort of darker color. And it's kind of a shimmery brown tan sort of. And again, I'm just using my fingers to go over my eyelids. I try to use a brush sometimes and it just, I don't know, it just doesn't work very well. So I always usually use my finger for my eyelid shade. I don't usually have any issues or problems with it. Then I'm going to take the crease brush from e.l.f. and I'm going to go in with that lighter color. I'm actually going to shade lighter in my crease than I put on my actual eyelid. I've been kind of trying this out lately just to sort of play around with the variations in shades, and I kind of like the effect that it has. Darker on the lid and a little bit lighter in the crease. I don't know, it's kind of nice. I can't really explain why I like it, I just do. So again, this is just a dollar crease brush from e.l.f. that I got at Walmart, and it works really, really great. Then I'm going to take this ColourPop. This is the birthday special edition thing that they had earlier. I'm going to take some on my finger and just put it on my inner corner and about to the middle of my eyelid, just to give it just a little pop. And I know you can't get that at the drugstore, but it's $5, so I kind of compared it. This is a Physicians Formula Organic Wear, I think it's False Lashes it's called, or something like that, mascara. I love the brush. It's kind of, it's synthetic and the bristles are pretty short on it. But I really, really like it. I like the effect that it gives my lashes. The formula is great. It's not too wet. I can use it on my top and bottom lashes. I don't know, I like it. It lifts them, it separates them, and it actually gives them quite a bit of volume, especially just for just a normal kind of everyday look. I really like it, but I'll notate all these products down below so you guys will know exactly what I was using. Obviously, I had to stop and have another Diet Coke break in the middle of all this because I was super thirsty. That helped out. Then I realized my brows today, I did nothing with them. What you see me doing, that's all I did. So anyway, now it's time for lips, and I'm taking this lip butter from Revlon. This is a really, really beautiful shade, and I am just putting on my lipstick. Nothing too exciting about that. This is pretty rare for me to actually wear lipstick, but it is kind of moisturizing and shiny. Then of course I have to go with my Rimmel lip gloss. This is a really beautiful color also, and has a doe foot applicator. It's a gorgeous color actually on its own, but I figured for you guys I would just wear some lipstick today too. But anyway, I'm just going to put this on top, and just kind of adds a little bit of sparkle and shine. And I'm almost done to where I don't look completely dead at this point. So that's pretty much it. There you go, and I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, so that is it. That is just the look I'm going with today. I'm off to run my errands and things like that. I'll be sure to do a haul from Bath & Body Works if I actually get some stuff. I know for sure I'm getting hand soaps, and hopefully I'm going to get a couple of candles. I do have a 20% off coupon, so I'm going to see how that works out. And thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope I didn't scare you off with the morning no makeup kind of face look. But anyway, I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a really terrific day, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!